Welcome back to another episode of the free VST Plugins Detective, where I review, test out, and demonstrate various free VSTs. For today, we are looking at the Guitarox or Guitarox. I'm going to call it the Guitarox by Slap S Sound. I'm going to give this the perfect rating of a 5 out of 5. This is the best guitar Rompler style plugin I've seen yet, because if I click here, these are all the different presets I have in terms of a free guitar VST plugin. And I'll be honest, like most Romplers, which in case you don't know, a Rompler's a collection of a bunch of different presets or instruments or whatever. Some of these sound better than others, right? That's kind of the nature of any Rompler plugin. So to play the first one. Right? Now, in terms of the categories, we have bass, natural, power, a lot of powers, sound effects, and the different world-style guitars. So I'm just going to go through them pretty quick to show you, because of course, when it comes to a plugin like this, we have the main macro settings here: pan, volume, filter, reverb, pitch, and slide. I really want to touch these. I can adjust things here if I want to, and I have ADSR. You know, I mean, kind of standard for a lot of plugins, but the biggest thing for a plugin like this for me is the sound quality. Another thing I will say, you can see that I'm playing notes that's out of the range. I do kind of wish the range included, just from a GUI perspective, that you could see the notes being played. And as a side note, I've gotten this question a lot as well. A GUI is a graphical user interface. So it's basically, how does it look along with the interaction of how it looks, if that makes sense. Any guitar sounding like this, I don't know if it's just me, I always think of Seinfeld, as a side note. Also, and I've said this before in a lot of different guitar VST plugin videos, using the amp in Ableton can add a whole other dimension, if that's the right word, when it comes to guitars. So I put this on, right, turn this off, and then obviously if I do like a heavy or a lead, I'm supposed to, right? So just the amp alone, if let's say I want to add a little more grit to it or distortion, can really bring out some unique stuff, for lack of a better word. And some of these, as you can see, are pairings. So this is the natural and strings. Right, this would actually be kind of cool for like any kind of even like new age or soundscape style plugin, which is really why I like this plugin. There's a lot of versatility when it comes to all these different instruments and presets. Like I said, some of them I think sound really, really good. Other ones are like not the best in my opinion, but that's the nature of any Rompler. Some of these also have some unique textures to them. One thing I will say too, a bit of a con, I do wish there was a vibratic element on the tail end of the sample. This happens on a lot of instruments where if I play the note, kind of fades out. You have a little bit here and there, but I wish there was a little bit of some more vibratic elements on the tail end of the sample. But like this one, if anything, sounds more like a synth, like an old school 90s Dance Revolution, like especially if I had, oh, that's, I don't know. I don't think I've heard this one yet. Not a fan of that one. Like Like, this one I like, because I like that, like, initial hit. Like, if anything, I feel like this would be kind of cool for, like, a percussive trap-style song. Like, I can see that if I, like, had some, like some rolls using that and, like, had, like, a fat 808, could make it, like, some unique stuff. Like, that one I like. That's kind of cool. So this one, which is kind of interesting, this is kind of like an odd, it's like a Rompler within a Rompler. This is sound effects in general when it comes to guitar. So I have like... So like even if I click here... So almost similar to like a lot of percussion VST plugins, where each note isn't really a note and more just triggers a sample. Right, so you can do a bunch of stuff with this one. Pretty cool, honestly. I like that that's kind of included with it. Then we have some world-style guitars. Oh, let me reset this. That'd be kind of cool for any, like, future, or not future, but, like, experimental style bass, I feel like. Especially if I want to have, like, some unique bridge section, or I feel like after the drop, having, like, a... Like, even, like, left field bass, like, res style music would be kind of cool with this one.